Hello, boys and girls. Moving right along, Chapter 2, Lesson 9, Problem Solving Multi-Step Multiplication Problems, okay? Multi-step. You know that the prefix multi, right there, that means many, okay? So it's going to be at least more than one. And if you notice, multiplication has the same prefix, right? Because when you multiply, you get many. So multi-step, you are going to do more than one operation on this thing, okay? All right, so let's take a look. We're on number 2. Jonah and his friends go apple picking. Jonah fills 5 baskets. Each basket holds 15 apples, okay? That seems like something we need to know there. 5 baskets, each with 15 apples. Okay. If 4 of Jonah's friends pick the same amount as Jonah, how many apples do Jonah and his friends pick in all? Draw a diagram to solve the problem. Okay, so let's see what we have here. There are really a couple of ways that you can do this. And then, of course, we have to draw a diagram. I'm not going to draw circles for apples. That'll take me 100 years. I'm going to draw the baskets and I'm going to put numbers in them, okay? So Jonah fills 5 baskets. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Each basket holds 15 apples, okay? So instead of drawing 15 apples, I'm just writing the number 15 inside the baskets. And before I find out if 4 of Jonah's friends pick the same amount as Jonah, how many apples, zippity-doo-dah, let's find out what Jonah has. That's what we're doing really right here. We're going to find out what Jonah has. So there are Jonah's 5 baskets with the 15 apples in each one, right? So we have 5 sets of 15. 5 sets of 15. Okay? 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. Okay? So Jonah has 75 apples. All right. That was step 1. So Jonah has 4 friends, and they picked exactly the same amount. So here's how many apples do Jonah and his friends pick in all? Ooh, they always try to get you with that one, don't they? So Jonah picked 75. So you might think, oh, 4 friends picked 75, 4 groups of 75. But don't forget about Jonah, because Jonah is part of the group here. So it's going to be 5 kids, 4 friends and 1 Jonah, each picked 75 apples. Okay, so I guess we need to draw a diagram for this too. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just write 75 in them. Right? We're going to get a hand cramp if we draw these apples. Okay. 5 sets of 75. Now we have to do the math here. 75 times 5, right? 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 2, 37. So Jonah and his friends picked 375 apples. It's a lot of apples. All right, let's see what's next. Now we're on number 3. There are 6 rows of 16 chairs set up for the 3rd grade play. In the first 4 rows, 2 chairs on each end are reserved for teachers. The rest of the chairs are for students. How many chairs are there for students? Oh, so I'm going to draw, right? We just did this one in another page about, remember section J or something? Okay, so that's the seating area. There are 6 rows. How many chairs in each row? 16. Okay, so far so good? So let me see this again. In the first 4 rows, 2 chairs on each end are reserved for teachers. So in the first 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are teacher chairs. And don't forget, it's on each end. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I made those too big. Here, I'm going to squeeze one in there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Okay, so those are for the teachers. All of these on the sides. So that's a good diagram, right? Let's see. The rest of the chairs are for students. So everything here, those are student seats. Okay, how many chairs are there for students? So what can we do here? Again, we have a couple of ways we can solve this. What I'm thinking is, what do you think, boys and girls? If we find out how many chairs are in this entire section first, and then we can take the teacher chairs out of that product. Okay, because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 over there, 8 over here. So there are 16 teacher chairs. Okay, so what we're going to do is find all the chairs first, how many in the whole section, and then take the teacher chairs out of that. So 16 chairs, 6 rows. Okay, 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 1 is 6. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there are a total of 96 chairs in this section. Okay, and then we only want to know how many are for students. So if there are 96 altogether, we are going to take out 8 and take out these 8. So how many chairs are we taking out of this total? 8 and 8. What's 8 plus 8? 16. So 16 chairs are going bye-bye. Okay, 6 minus 6 equals 0. 1 less than 9, 8. All right, so how many chairs are there for students? 80 chairs. Another multi-step with a lovely diagram. All right? Okay, here we go, a lesson check. I'm going to read it to you, okay? Here we go. Right here. Read along now. At a tree farm, there are 9 rows of 36 spruce trees. In each row, 14 of the spruce trees are blue spruce. How many of the spruce trees are not blue spruce? Okay, I'm going to draw another diagram because you know at a tree farm the trees are very organized and they really are like multiplication arrays. If you've ever seen an orange grove, right, here in Florida, you've probably seen some very nice organized rows of trees. So I'm going to do this like a multiplication array. Okay, so let's see. There are 9 rows going across of 36 spruce trees. 36. So in every single one of these rows, 14 of the spruce trees are blue spruce. 14. So I'm going to put a line right there. And all the trees, I'm not doing that very organized, but all the trees in those 14 rows are blue spruce. So 9 rows of 14 are blue. So they're saying how many spruce trees are not? Oh ho ho. So really what's happening is a break apart here. We're breaking apart our 36 trees into a group of 14 spruce. And then what is the rest? How many are left? Well, 14 plus what makes 36? What's the difference between 14 and 36? Let's see. 6 minus 4 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay? So basically, this is what we just did. 36 trees all the way across these 9 rows, and we broke it apart. 14 are blue, spruce, plus 22 are not. Okay, what's 14 plus 22? 36. So we broke apart 36 into 14 plus 22. So the area that we're concerned with is the not blue spruce area. Wonder if they have a color. All right, so we have in this section 9 rows. How many are in each row? 9 rows of 22. Okay, now if we wanted to, if we were being bonus, we could figure out how many blue spruce too, but that's not what they're asking us. Okay, so let's go back over here. 9 rows of 22. 22 times 9. Okay, 9 times 2. What's 9 times 2? Y'all, 9 times 2 plus 1, 18, 19. So how many are blue spruce? 198. That is a big tree farm, isn't it? Okay. All right, here we go. Down. Oh, we're running the next one, lesson check. You know why I'm doing both of these, boys and girls, is because multi-step problems, you just can't zip through them. Okay, like just glancing at this, first of all, it's like 25 rows long, all these words, but look at all the numbers in this. Okay, this is not a problem that you're just going to go, oh my gosh, I'm going to multiply those two and add those two and then divide them all by pi. No, you have to really be careful and deliberate when you do these, okay? Here we go. We're going to read it. Ron is tiling a countertop. Okay, so you guys have, you know, like your shower walls have tiles on them. Sometimes your countertops have tile on them. They're usually, oh yeah, look, they are square. I was going to say they're usually square, but it says it right there. Okay, here's what I'm reading. He needs to place 54 square tiles in each of 8 rows to cover the counter. He wants to randomly place 8 groups of 4 blue tiles each and have the rest of the tiles be white. How many white tiles will Ron need? Now this again sounds like I can draw a nice rectangle, like for a multiplication array. Okay, so let's take a look-see. Here we go. This is a really long countertop. He has 8 rows, okay? and he wants to put 54 tiles in each row. So 54. 8 rows of 54. Okay, now what is he doing? Mr. Artistic Tile Guy, right? He wants to randomly place 8 groups of 4 blue tiles each and have the rest be white. So he wants 8 groups of 4 blue tiles. So let's just, there's a group of 4 tiles, right? And how many does he want? 8 of those. Okay, he's doing a little countertop design. Da-dee-da. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, my countertop's beautiful. I can't wait for Thanksgiving to show the family. All right, let's see here. He wants la 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 la. So we just put 8 groups of 4 blue tiles on there, and the rest are white. How many white tiles will Ron need? This is very similar to the last one, isn't it, boys and girls? They have the teacher chairs. Okay? I think a good strategy is to just get the total number of tiles for the countertop and then take away the blue, right? Take away the sets of blue. So how do we get the total number for the whole countertop? Well, we just said it was a multiplication array, right? We have 54 in 8 rows, okay? That's 8 times 4. I know 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 16, right, is 32. 8 times 5. Do your 5s. You know those, right? Plus 3. Don't forget that, of course. 43. 8 times 5 is 40 plus 3. So there are a total of 432 tiles. But now, guys, we are going to go in and see how many are blue, because we're going to take those out of the total, because the